So in this class we are discussing geography in first lesson. So that is Indian position and extension. So before the start lesson we want to know some general points about India. So we already know the history of India. We already discussed in 8th, 9th class, and also we have discussed one of the important lesson, that is the ancient civilization of India. So in that time we already discussed how civilization developed in India and how peoples they adapted by their culture and traditions. And in 9th we have discussed some of the physical features of Karnataka. In that also we have already discussed, when we are comparing India's states, we could not find out same climate condition or same structures or same culture. We cannot find out in India. So on that based we can see India, for we already given the name is subcontinent, because of we can see there are so many of culture, language, tradition, or physical climate condition, or mountains, or natural resource, natural vegetations. So we can see different types of plenty of resource we can find out in India. So on that based we are given India for as a subcontinent, and we are calling, based on our India structure, we are calling as a peninsular. So why we are calling India for as a peninsular, this also we already discussed. In southern part we can see 3 sides is covered by water, another part, remaining part as a land. So that like of structure we can see in India. We can see in 3 sides in water. So one is west side we can see Arabian Sea, south side we can see Indian Ocean, and east side we can see Bay of Bengal. So on that based we are given for India, we are given name as a peninsula. So in this class we are discussing same based on the structure where India is located and the extent of India, how much area is covered by India based on longitude and latitudinal way. And we are discussing the position, in which direction we can see the India, and how many states are there, and boundaries of India. So these are the matters we are discussing in this session. So before that we want to know, here they given first one, that is location of India, where we can find out based on longitude and latitudinal ways in where we can find out the country of India. So here first one point here they are saying, basically or based on geographically we can see India is located in northern hemisphere. So this one we already discussed in 8th standard. So when we discussed about our earth, in that we already discussed our earth we divided as a 2 part. North part we are calling as the northern hemisphere, southern part or south part we are calling as a southern hemisphere. So on that based India is located in north part, means northern hemisphere. And next one point here they say, and it is center of eastern hemisphere. So when we are discussing east and west, so on that time India is located in east part of hemisphere. So this is common or general location of India. India is located in south and north, in India located in northern hemisphere. Same way east and west, when we are discussing, India is located in east part. So that like they saying, and we want to know, and next one here they say the peninsula, here they say India is one of the peninsular country. We already discussed why we are calling India as a peninsula, means we already discussed because of 3 sides is covered by water in southern part. So in that purpose our country for we are given name as a peninsula. So now we want to know based on latitude and longitudinal ways in which points in we can find out a country of India. So here they say based on the north latitude from here, sorry, here they saying India is extended in north longitude in 8 degree point 42, here they saying till 37 degree to 6 of north latitude. This one is extent of north latitude, and second one here they saying, second one is longitude based on the longitude. Latitude means east to west. Here they saying 8.4 degree to 37 degree point 6 till latitude, and longitude in they saying north to south part. Here they saying in north longitude 60 degree point 7 to till 97 degree point 25. South in here they are saying 68.7 degree to till they are saying 97 degree point 25. Till we can see the position of India or the structure of India. And here we could not consider as the islands of India. So if you are considering islands also, here they say including Andaman and Nicobar, we can see the extent of India's position, we can see some more extent. So here they are saying based on including Andaman and Nicobar Islands, we can see the beginning of India is start from based on the latitude 6 degree point 45 of north latitude. Based on 6 degree point 45 if you are including Nicobar Islands. So without the Nicobar Islands, we want to consider the extent of India's, we can see only 8 degree point 42 till 37. Including Andaman and Nicobar, we can see here they say 6 degree point 45. So this is the extent of India. And based on the extent, we can see some of the important points. We can find out this is the last part of India. Especially in north side, we can see here they saying in the north part we can see Indrakol, that is located in Jammu and Kashmir. Second one, we can see in southern part also we can see last part. So that one name here they given Indira Point. So Indira Point, this one is located in Nicobar Island. So this both also the last tip or last part of India's. In north side we can see Indrakol. In south part we can see Indira Point. So this is the location of India's. And we can see in India there are two important lines is passing through in our country. One is important longitude, second one is important latitude. So one of the important latitude, that one here they given name as a 23.5 degree. 23.5 degree, one of the important line passing through in our country, that is east to west. That one longitudinal line east to west, that one we are given name as a 23.5 degree. So that line for we are given name as a Tropic of Cancer. So this is one of the important line passing in our country, east to west longitudinal line 23.5 degree. And another important line we can find out in India. So based on this one longitudinal line, we have fixed our time. Our Indian Standard Time means IST. So what was the line or which degree in this one coming? Here they are saying that one in 82.5 degree. 82.5 degree, here they are saying 82.5 degree, that one passing north to south. So this also important longitudinal line passing in our country. So this is one of the important central meridian line in our country. So based on in this line, this one 82.5 degree longitudinal line, central meridian line of our country. So in that line based, we have fixed our time, or we are following our IST. IST means Indian Standard Time. So now we understood in our India we can see there are two important lines. One is 23.5 degree, that one flowing to east to west. That one name we are given as a Tropic of Cancer. Second one we can see 82.5 degree longitude passing to north to south. So on that based the longitude we have fixed our IST. This is a central meridian line of our country. So these are the important points in location. So next we can see here they given next one point, that is extent of India. Now we want to see extent of India, how much of large country of our country, and the total square kilometers, how many square kilometers, how much of square kilometers we can see. So these are the matters we can see in extent. So first one here they say India is the 7th largest country in the world. So when you are discussing about the position of India, that is the 7th position we are given to our country. That is 7th largest country in the world. So what was the remaining countries, which is the first one, second one here they given. First is here they given Russia, second one Canada, after that China, next one USA, Brazil, Australia. After the next position came by our country, that is India. That means now I understood which is the largest country in the world, that is Russia, and which is the 7th largest country in the world, that is India. And now we want to know the total square kilometers of India, the stretches of India in the total square kilometers, how much of surrounding area we can see in India. So here they are saying totally 32,87,263 square kilometers. Here they are saying 32,87,000, and next one here they are saying 263 square kilometers extent we can see by our India. And next one point here they say in world, in our country occupied the land by the percentage of 2.42%. Our India occupied the land, how much of land occupied by the world land in, here they are saying 2.42%. And next one here they say the east to west, we can see the extent of east to west, how much of kilometers we can see. Here they say 2,933, and north to south here they say 3,214. East to west we can see the extent of India is 2,933. How we can find out? Gujarat to till we can see in West Bengal. So afterwards here they say, here they given Jammu Kashmir to till Kanyakumari, how much of kilometers we can see. Here they are saying 3,214. So these are the important points about the extent of India. And next one they are given here, that is frontiers. So what is frontiers? Frontiers means boundaries of a country. So what was the boundaries we can see in India? So here they say in our country we can see some of the frontiers as a land frontiers, some of the frontiers as a water. We can see both the type of frontiers. So here that only they are saying boundaries we can see there are two types. Some of the boundaries they created as a naturally. So here they say except 15,000, here they say except 15,200 kilometers, leave it, the full area is covered by natural boundaries. Some of the boundaries is land, some of the boundaries created as a water. So these like we can find out in India except 15,200 kilometers. So we already discussed our total square kilometers of our country surrounding area is 32 lakhs, but here they say in the 32 lakhs in we can see only 15,200 kilometers land only need to protect the particular boundary. Other area fully covered by natural boundaries. So that like they are saying. And next one here they say, so on that base we can see other places we can see natural boundaries, natural frontiers, that only they are saying. So we can see on that base first one in north side we can see on that base we can see the Himalaya. That is a natural boundary for the countries between India and China. So this is one of the natural boundary. And next one here they say, we can see same way in central land. Central land means in southern part also we can see natural frontiers, means natural boundaries. That one covered by a water. So total how many kilometers we can see natural boundaries, means water natural boundaries in southern part. Here they saying 6,100 kilometers. This much of area spread by water fountains, means water boundaries. So next one point also here they are adding, including if you including the Andaman and Nicobar Islands and Lakshadweep also, the surrounding of natural water boundaries we can see 7,516.5 kilometers. 7,516.5 kilometers we can see in our country's coastal area, means natural boundaries, water natural boundaries. In north side we are discussed Himalaya range. Same way in south we can see another important boundary, that is water naturally created by oceans. So in that boundaries protecting by our country. So only we added by only the without the islands we can see 6,100 kilometers of coastal line in southern part. If you are including Andaman, Nicobar and Lakshadweep Islands, we can see 7,516.5 kilometers of coastal line in our country. So these like of boundaries, natural boundaries we can see in India. So now we want to see in southern part, we already told, we can see the water body is protecting by our country. So what are the oceans or what are the water bodies is protecting to in southern part? First one we already discussed. First one they are saying by in west side, that is Arabian Sea. In south side we can see Indian Ocean. In east side we can see Bay of Bengal. So these three water body also protecting by our country. So these like of boundaries, especially natural boundaries, we can see in our country. So these like of features we cannot see in any other country. So this is the gift of our land. Only we want to protect only the 15,200 kilometers. Other all the boundaries are all the boundary place of our country, that boundary is created as a naturally. So this like saying by in Fontes. So next one they saying neighboring countries. So we can see in India some of the neighboring countries we can see for India, because of we already discussed in the foreign policy of India, we want to without the help of other countries we cannot live in a world. So on that based we have good relationship with other countries. So what was the neighboring countries we can see in India? So that only are they saying. First one here they saying totally 7 neighboring countries we can see for India. First one here they saying in Pakistan and Afghanistan in northwest side, and second one here they saying Nepal and Bhutan, China, this one located in north part, and next one here they saying Bangladesh and Myanmar, this one in east side, and we can see in south side we can see Sri Lanka. So these like we can see there are 7 countries, 7 neighboring countries we can see for India: Pakistan, Afghanistan, China, Nepal, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, and another one is Myanmar. So these are the important neighboring countries we can see for India. So after that next one point here they say, so we can see India and China, one of the important body, water body that are separating by India and the China. So that water body for we are given name as a Pak Strait, and we can see another one that is the Gulf of Mannar. So these are the important 2 part we can see in southern part of India. So this one 2 also they separating by India and Sri Lanka. So next one point here they say administrative division of India. How many states are there and union territories? So this only we are discussing in administrative division. So first one here they say we already generally we are knowing India is adopted by Democratic Republic government, because of means this is the people rules country, people ruling country. This is not a monarchy government, or this is not a communist government, this is not a socialist government, this is democratic republic country. And next one they say, and the main, here they say the main intention of our government, that is they want to protect the welfare of a people and welfare of state. So on that purpose for only our democratic government they working. On that based we can see, based on the language and based on the culture in our country, our government, Indian government, they divided as a, our country or our place as a 29 states based on using of language and based on practice of peoples. And next one they say, and we can see there are 7 union territory, including National Capital Union Territory. So including National Capital Territory, we can see there are 7 union territory in India. And next one they say, how many states we can find out in India? Here they saying totally 29 states. And here they saying next one. So which one is our India's capital? We already knowing that one is Delhi. This was one of the important territory, union territory of our country. And newly one of the new state formed in India, that is Telangana. Telangana, this is one of the important new state created by our Indian government. So this is the 29th state of our country. Among this, next one they say, after that we can see one of the important largest state of our country, that is Rajasthan. And which one is smallest country of our, smallest state of our country, that is Goa. So these are the important points about administrative. Administrative, you want to know, India adopted by Democratic Republic government, and we can see based on the regional language and culture, our government they divided by 29 states and 7 union territory. Delhi is one of the important union territory and the capital of India. And next one we have discussed, one of the new state we have formed in recent days, that is Telangana, and which is the largest state of our country, that is Rajasthan, and which is smallest state in our country, that is Goa. So these are the important points about Indian extensions and positions. So next class we can discuss next topic. Okay, thank you.